Good morning, your financial independence investors, and welcome back to another upload today. Today, I just want to go over my thoughts on Hyliion, what exactly is happening with the company, why is the stock price going down. So if you like this content and you want daily stock market news, make sure to subscribe, like, comment. I always answer back to all my comments, and I love all y'all that are subscribed, like, and comment down below, or anybody that watches this video, period. So without further ado, let's get into this. So one thing I want to point out, or just leave a comment down below if you disagree with this statement. What has Hyliion put out there that they have not stuck to their commitment on? Just name one thing, please. So back when this stock, I invested in this stock when it was Shell acquisition. Ticker symbol was SHLL. And that was basically like a year and maybe a half ago or so. And I went from, I bought in, I think I started buying in around $12. And then the stock, when it was at like $58, there was nothing but hype. People were buying in left and right. It's going to be $100, $150. The same thing you're seeing with Dogecoin. It hits a certain point where the stock, look at Nikola too. Like, it hits a certain point where the stock can't go up. Like, the market cap is so maxed out. There's only so many buyers for the stock. I will say, though, that I have my position fully built out. I do own 1,000 shares right now. I think we are getting to a certain point because there's only so many people that can sell. And that's why we're seeing it stick around, the high 8s, low 9s, and every once in a while jump up to 10 when, people try to cover their positions on it. But there becomes a point where the stock doesn't really want to go lower. You have people like me that just won't sell their shares. I would rather this thing go down to $5 than sell out of my shares because I love this company for the long term. And I do feel like our long positions, people like me that have bought the stock and are not selling up under any circumstances. If anything, maybe buying a little tidbit more, and if it drops down more and more. So there comes a point when the stock is not going to drop any lower. You have longs just like me that are not going to sell their shares. They would rather the stock go to $5 and then just sell out of their shares. Because one thing I want to point out is don't forget why you fell in love with a stock. Nothing bad about Hyliion that is actually true. You have short sellers saying that they're going to have lawsuits. None of that was ever true. They have not broke any promises that they made from the very beginning. There's not been any bad news about it. If anything, they're breaking more ground than they had promised, which is always a good thing. About the news thing with Thomas Hyliion and his marketing team, the affairs team, or the investor relations team, they don't want the stock to be like Nikola. Look at Nikola now. It's like $9. At one point, it was trading over $90 a share. Imagine the person that bought in $80, $90 a share, how they're feeling down with their position being down like 90-something%. So I want to share one quote that really rings home to me that Warren Buffett has always said. So opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, you need to put out the bucket and not the thimble. So what does that mean? The stock price is going down right now. If you still think that this is a great company, why would you not want to buy the shares at, the high 8s, low 9s, maybe even the 10s? Why would you not want to buy then when this company was at, ever since when it hit like $25 and it moved up to what I think 58.66 was the 52-week high when it peaked out. At that point, there was so much hype there. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody wanted to buy the company. They thought it was the next Tesla and stuff. If you're willing to buy, I think that market cap, correct me if I'm wrong, this is somewhat of a guess just off of the share prices, but I want to say that market cap was around $5 billion. The market cap now is what, $1.5 billion, maybe even $1.4 billion now. Why wouldn't you want to buy at a lower price if nothing fundamentally has changed with the company? And if anything, like I said, they have overdone what they had already promised. You have the Hypertruck Innovation Council with a lot of huge companies. And these companies, if you look at my past video, companies are buying renewable natural gas trucks. It ain't like, oh, this is just a fad or this is just a thought. No company's actually going to buy these trucks. This is an actual thing. Look at Anheuser-Busch. They've already bought 180 trucks in the Houston and St. Louis areas, and they're planning on driving those trucks 8.5 million miles a year. So I just wanted to make this video real fast. I'm not a financial advisor, so do whatever you want to with your shares. If anything, if you sell them, I might be buying them. I built out my position to about 1,000 or at 1,000 shares, and it's fully built out now. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to buy the stock. If, say, somehow it does go below $8 a share, every down day I might just add 50 shares here, 50 shares there. You know, if I have any kind of free money that I don't see any other stocks that I want to buy right now, which right now is a good buying opportunity in general. I did just buy 200 shares of Palantir Technologies, got that built up to 500 shares. So the main reason I wanted to make this video is just don't forget why you fell in love with the company. If nothing fundamentally has changed with the company, why would you want to sell now instead of buying? And with this, Hyliion fanboys and all financial independence investors, I hope y'all are having a great day.